There's so many things that you need to learn in preschool to be a great adult. And there's a wonderful way to do that in the garden. So I'm here with Susanna Fotopoulos, who is founder and director of Plant the Seed. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I am great. Now this is a wonderful idea. How did it come about?
Honestly, I was I had done service learning at Hands on Nashville, took a break to be a mama, and was figuring how I got back, and some of our most successful projects were outside with the kiddos. I had a garden at home for my kiddos. I thought every kid should have an opportunity for this, and so that is how the idea was born, believing that everybody should have access to local fresh foods and to know where their food comes from.
Well, we are here in this wonderful space at Ross Elementary School with the preschool group. And tell us a little bit about the kind of things they do when they come out here.
It's really marvelous. So this space has been created for 4- and 5-year-olds. So they get to choose the center, usually some activity with a purpose for the garden. Like today they're starting Wildflower Starts for the butterfly garden. And they get to pick where they want to be. So they water and weed and harvest and plant and play, because creative play is very important at this age. Creative play is integral to what we do. There's an outdoor kitchen where they make wonderful cupcakes concocted of mulch and grass and bring them to share. So they practice little chef skills. There really is a lot of opportunity out here for teamwork, for fine and gross motor skills, for cooperation, and then we enhance classroom activities out here too. We have done some wonderful things, from seed germinating to tasting, so that they can go the full length with it. We also found some monarch butterfly eggs and watched them in the classroom, and it is the sweetest thing to hear a 4-year-old say chrysalis. They know that it goes into a chrysalis, and then they know it emerges a monarch butterfly. So there are all kinds of opportunities like this out here. And for us, it's the garden skills that are very practical, that are important to us, but then also just the opportunity to be outside in the sunshine with the breeze blowing and to be connected to your food.
Now, one of the skills that I was surprised to see out here that they're learning, which is very important for all of us, was their scissor skills.
Yes, so pre-K hands are still learning those things, and they're practicing scissor skills in the classroom. We do not have a mower for this grass pathway out here, so the kiddos give the grass a haircut. And they love it. They play barbershop and they use their scissor skills on the edges where the grass is getting a little too long. Sean, you're doing good work, my man.
Now, this is not actually extra, just sort of hanging out there for the school. This is something that really is part of what they do here every day.
We've tried very hard not to make it what schools like to term specials. So it is fully integrated. We enhanced the curriculum. When they were doing a clothing unit study, we brought in cotton bowls for them to remove the seeds from, to spin into yarn. Then we dyed them with a plant-based dye and taught them how to weave with it to show them where their clothing comes from, that their clothing can be a plant. No, it's not an extra thing at all. You know, sometimes there are separate skills that are purely garden skills, but many times it's correlated with what they're learning in the classroom. We can either introduce a topic and then the classroom can really drive it home, or the other way around. There's something in the classroom that they're not quite getting. They get an opportunity to practice, to get dirty with it, or to taste it out here, and it suddenly becomes more real for them.
Plant the Seed, are you all part of the school system? Are you separate?
We are not. We are an independent, locally grown nonprofit, and we have a partnership with Metro Nashville Public Schools. So we've begun with these 3 hubs of innovation, these early learning hubs of innovation. So we're here at Ross in East Nashville, at Bordeaux in North Nashville, and at Casa Asafran in South Nashville. So it was really an opportunity to practice some innovative techniques in pre-K learning. And the Director of Early Learning Innovation, Lisa Wilshire, believed from the beginning that an opportunity to do with your hands and in service to others or to the environment was a great way for this age group to learn. They're so eager and they're so ready to learn. So it was a great opportunity and remarkably innovative for Metro. If 3 years ago you would have asked me, even 3 months ago, before this began, where was Metro on understanding this, I would have thought we would have been many years from now. But we had a couple of visionaries to try it out. And it's innovative, I would guess even nationwide, for public school, and we have a remarkably diverse student body at each of those schools, and for this young of an age group. They are remarkably capable though, and we challenge them. We put the bar here, and more often than not, they rise to it and beyond it. They are great learners and great gardeners. our idea is that these kiddos can really inspire their families and the communities around them to change some habits too. And that's pretty exciting. I was a third grader and introduced recycling to my mom at home, and she still kind of begrudgingly does it, but it was absolutely born of this, Mom, we've got to recycle. And these kiddos are quite capable of that sort of inspiration in their families.
I see here a great range of plants. I see strawberries, I've seen some peas that will certainly be tasteable soon, beans. What other kind of things are you growing here?
Well, each classroom has their own annual bed, and so they got to choose what they wanted to put in there. Carrots is by far the most popular option in this age group, so there are lots of carrots. Radishes we love because they germinate so quickly and the kids can see the fruits of their labor. We have lots of fruiting bushes and trees because you can do fruit a lot more easily with kiddos than you can vegetables sometimes. So we have blueberries and honeyberries and blackberries, strawberries. We hope to put raspberries in. We have some dwarf Asian pears. We really wanted to make this completely palatable to them. We have lots of herbs that we will harvest and make teas and hand salves with. We want the kiddos to know that it's not just food, but that there are other products that are born of food, of plants that grow. Yeah, and it's really, a lot of it is up to them. We've done design conversations with them where we look at seed catalogs and let them dream, which is, you know, a gardener and a farmer's big fun in the wintertime. So they got to say what they wanted out here. And then of course the butterflies are a big draw for little people, so we're putting in a lot of plants that will attract butterflies to the garden. And we talk about the fact that they are pollinators and they make those fruits possible for us.
Well, I have to say that one of my favorite things out here in the garden are the little bitty wheelbarrows, which I know adds a whole other physical dimension to this.
Absolutely. We work on their gross motor, and they've come a long way. When they first used them, there was a lot of teetering and quite a bit of spillage. Same with their shovel skills, but we have shovels that are, I think they're probably designed as backpacker shovels for adults, but they're the perfect size for these kiddos. And so they learn the proper shovel technique, know that they never go above the knee, and know how to be safe with it, and then they fill their wheelbarrows and bring it back in. So they have contributed to this. They've helped us build the beds. We put goggles on and use power tools. They've helped us fill the beds, and they've helped us maintain the space. So this is not just show and tell for them. They are active gardeners out here.
Wow, well this is so much fun. I certainly can see where these young people are getting such a great start in life and really learning everything you need to know you could learn in the garden, I guess.
I believe so.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Susanna.
you so much.